Billions of dollars are flowing into broadband expansion across the United States, all aimed at one goal: internet for all. In this episode of the Dealer Download powered by RS&I, we break down what this government initiative means and why it could create long-term opportunity for authorized dealers.
The Dealer Download powered by RS&I.
Access to high-speed internet is quickly becoming one of the most important pieces of infrastructure in the modern economy. Work, education, healthcare, communication, and retirement all rely on high-speed internet. At the same time, millions of households across the United States still lack reliable broadband access. That gap has sparked one of the largest infrastructure efforts in recent history. Today, we're talking about the Internet for All initiative, what it is, and where the funding is going, and what it means for authorized dealers operating in the connectivity space. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker. Let's take a closer look. Internet for All is a nationwide effort to expand access to reliable, high-speed internet. At the state level, programs like Washington State's initiative focuses on three key areas. First one's expanding broadband infrastructure. Second, increasing adoption among households and businesses. And third, ensuring affordability of internet services. That is according to the Washington State Department of Commerce. The goal is simple: ensure every household has access to high-quality internet and the ability to use it effectively. Even in states with high adoption rates, gaps still exist. In Washington, for example, about 91% of households have broadband subscriptions, but that still leaves roughly 264,000 households without access or adoption. That gap represents both a challenge and an opportunity. This initiative is backed by massive federal funding. The Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act alone allocated $65 billion toward broadband expansion, including programs designed to reach underserved and rural communities. Additional funding supports digital equity programs, including training, device access, and affordability initiatives. In total, billions of dollars are being deployed to build fiber networks, expand wireless coverage, connect rural communities, and support low-income households. This is one of the largest connectivity expansions in U.S. history. This level of investment signals a long-term shift. Connectivity is no longer viewed as optional. It is essential infrastructure. Programs like Internet for All focus not only on building networks, but also on ensuring people can afford to use those services once they become available. That includes affordability, programs that reduce monthly costs for eligible households, and support access to devices like laptops and tablets. As infrastructure expands and affordability improves, more households enter the market for connectivity services. That creates a sustained demand over time. For authorized dealers, this initiative creates a multi-layered opportunity. First, expanded infrastructure means more serviceable addresses. Areas that previously lacked access will begin opening up for fiber and wireless solutions. Second, affordability programs bring new customers into the market. Households that previously could not justify the cost of internet service now have a path to adoption. Third, digital inclusion efforts increase awareness. As more people recognize the importance of high-speed internet, demand naturally increases. Dealers operate at the point where infrastructure meets the customer. As access expands, so does the opportunity to connect more households. One of the biggest missed opportunities in this space comes from timing. Infrastructure projects take time to build. Many dealers wait until the networks are fully deployed before engaging. Top performing dealers, they take a different approach. They pay attention early. They understand where expansion is happening. They position themselves ahead of the demand. When service becomes available, they are already active in those communities. Here's your authorized dealer action plan to take advantage of the Internet for All initiative. First, track expansion markets. Pay attention to where broadband infrastructure is being built. Those areas represent future growth. Second, understand affordability programs. Customers are more likely to adopt services when pricing aligns with their budget. Third, educate customers. Many households still don't fully understand the value of high-speed connectivity. Dealers who educate, build trust, and drive adoption. Fourth, stay ahead of deployment. Opportunity often appears before the network is fully live. Early positioning creates a competitive advantage. Internet for All represents more than a policy initiative. It reflects a broader shift in how connectivity is viewed across the country. High-speed internet is becoming as essential as electricity or water. As infrastructure expands and adoption increases, the role of authorized dealers becomes even more important. You are the bridge between the network and the customer. Thanks for tuning in to the Dealer Download powered by RS&I. If you're exploring the opportunity to become an authorized dealer, be sure to visit our website, rsiinc.com. That's rsiinc.com to learn how RS&I helps dealers grow their businesses in connectivity, wireless, smart home security, and residential solar. We'll see you next time.
The Dealer Download powered by RS&I.